Hi Aries, what's up? I hope you guys are having the best day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. My channel is so close to 60,000 subscribers. It's actually insane, but I am so thankful for each and every one of you. Whether you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad to have you part of this community. We're gonna be seeing what messages need to come through for you guys, get some insight, get some guidance, see what you need to know, what you need to look out for. So this is your bonus reading for October. Any final messages to take with you as we head into oh my god, I'm knocking all my crystals, as we head into November, as we are in the beginning of Scorpio season. We're gonna see what you need to know, what you need to look out for, what you got to be aware of, what you can expect, you know, what's going on in the stars. Energy forecast for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also, private readings are available in the description box down below. It's going to take me a little while to get back to you as I am quite booked, so it might take me a couple days, maybe even a week for some. So just depending on how you know, what my schedule is looking like over the next couple days. Hopefully I'll get to you soon. Oh my god, interesting. This card came out for Libra just as well. I did Libra's reading. I shuffled the hell out of this deck before I started recording. This card also came out for Libra. Maybe check out Libra's reading. It was very intense. Very intense. Oh my gosh. And so, whew, hopefully we'll get a different message this round. Alright, yeah, and if you enjoyed, definitely leave a like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, and helps me know you guys like these readings. We'll do more. We'll do more. We have the Servant Queen and the Mirror, and at the bottom we also have Spirit of the Tree. So you are worthy of beautiful things, divine, magnetic, and valuable. Know your worth. Know your worth. Some of you will need to raise your standards, raise your prices. If you even sell items or you offer services of some sort, I see your need to increase your value, increase your raise, increase your price, increase your standards, know your worth. And so I was saying this in Libra's reading, it's like you may be serving other people, giving, bending over backwards, rip the shirt off your back and give it to someone who's in need. But what about you? When was the last time you gave yourself something? You treated yourself something nice. You did something nice for yourself. This is a sign. This is a message. This is confirmation. You can do this guilt-free. Hopefully you're already doing this, but you know, if you need a little extra encouragement, take this as your message. Guilt-free, treat yourself to something nice, take yourself out, get yourself that spa date, give yourself the dinner date, give yourself that item that you've been wanting to buy. You're like, oh no, I shouldn't do that, I don't deserve it. Yes, you do. Treat yourself. You've been serving everybody else. What about you? Serve yourself. You deserve good, beautiful things. You're a queen, you're a king, you're not a peasant, you're not a butler, unless you are a butler, you're getting paid for it. Cool, right? Get your money. But literally, this is time for you to really serve yourself of the things that are, you know, you're worthy of, you're deserving to have more of. Yeah, you know, you deserve to experience more luxury and more effortless, like just more peace, more love, more happiness, more joy. We have the Mirror, which is self-reflection, writer, and bigger picture. And it says on this little book she's holding here, it says on this little book, did you forget all that you've gone through? Or it's something like, let me look at this. Did you forget all you had to go through to be you? And then there's these little books on the nightstand. It says good things are coming. It says, they're so small. I need like a magnifying glass. Literally, what does that say? You have no idea all the good things that are coming. It's so hard to read, but yeah, you have no idea. Y'all can't even see it. You have no idea how good it's gonna get. I love that affirmation. Show me how good it gets. That affirmation, amazing. Show me how it gets good. Show me how good it gets. I love that one so much. I swear by it. You know what? I need to start saying that more. I mean, my life is going pretty fucking good. I'm blessed. I'm so grateful. But I remember when I first came across that affirmation, it was from some sort of TikTok. I'm not on TikTok anymore. And they were like, say this affirmation, it will change your life. And honestly, oh my God, like that was about 2 years ago. That really, yeah. Okay, show me how good it gets, universe. Comment that down below. Affirm it. Show me how good it gets. And watch your life get even better. You know, it changes everything. It's all about perspective. We have Spirit of the Tree at the bottom. If you're in need of a lesson, there is wisdom in the trees. Nature, priestess, and inner peace. Oh, this feels very zen. This feels very grounded, very peaceful, very earthy, very much nature vibes, being out in the trees, outdoors, getting sunlight on your skin, sitting on the ground, touch some grass, y'all, grounding for sure. You're needing to ground yourself. It feels just very peaceful and quiet, and you can just hear the breeze through the trees and the leaves and the birds chirping. It just feels very peaceful. I feel like that this is the vibe I'm seeing for you. I was going to call you Libra. Aries. It seems like very peaceful, grounding energy. Especially if you have been doing a lot of like self-work or like work on the self-reflection, doing a lot of shadow work, introspection. I feel whoever I'm connecting to or the collective I am picking up on is very peaceful. You're very loving, very supportive of yourself, and you're just in this nice flow, very much aligned, feels very light and airy. Kind of like how her hair in the Servant Queen, her hair is just going up and all crazy. Like, feels just wind blowing through your hair, you're having a good time, you're chilling, you know your worth, you know your value, you've been putting a lot of effort to get to where you are today, and you're proud of yourself. Also, your numbers, by the way, are 3 and 26 so far. Your next card, we have Thanatos, okay, with the 1 at the bottom. This is all about connection, okay? It's interesting because Leo did have the 1 come out in the reading earlier this week. I'm going to pull you a couple more, but there's certain connections being made. There's this huge web, energy web, spider web. There's these connections that are being formed, / there's this whole... Let me see. Hold on. What is this about? Show me clearly what's going on for Aries. What's the energy looking like? What is in the air for Aries over the next couple of weeks? Show me clearly. Did I shuffle this deck? I don't think I did I? Maybe I did. I can't remember. I don't even remember. Did I shuffle this deck? I did off camera before I started recording, but did I shuffle it in this room? Okay, let me put my intention to this. Show me Aries over the next couple of weeks. You know, end of October, early November. What can Aries expect? You know, first half of Scorpio season. What do we got? We have the Orphan. I'm gonna get one more. What's going on for Aries? What do my Aries need to know? Look out for. They gave me. That's too many. I'm not gonna take that. One more for Aries. I'm seeing the desert. Oh wow. There's a drought, a dry spell. The mask at the bottom with the ring. So somebody has been trying to uphold a certain image, or someone, I don't know if this is your energy that you're dealing with. There's this commitment that you have made or someone has made to keeping up a certain image, or there's this facade. Is it real? There's another, okay, I'm not saying it's not real, but there's a whole other side. There's a whole other side to you. There's a whole other side to this situation. Okay, hold on. Let's talk about these main cards. So the Orphan, the Desert, and Thanatos. Thanatos. Maybe it's Thanatos. Thanato. Potato. There has been some sort of disconnect. Straight up. There has been a disconnect. Although there's been a disconnect, it's still connected though. Like the energy's still there. The connection's still there. You still, if this is a person, you still feel their energy. Just like a spider on a spider web. One little bug flies over here and the spider's over here, the spider's still going to feel that vibration. It's going to ripple through the spider web. It doesn't matter how much time has passed, how much distance there is between you and whoever or whatever this is. The connection's still there. The connection still remains strong. So Orphan and the Desert, it definitely feels like you've just been left out in the desert to die, figuratively speaking. Hopefully that's not true. Like, hopefully someone didn't just literally ditch you and leave you stranded somewhere. But that's how this feels. Or this situation, whoever I'm connecting to, there was, and maybe this is something you've been going through, or maybe this is just something you're reflecting on here with the mirror, but there was, / is, this feeling of abandonment. And not even feeling like you, it looks like you were abandoned and you were left to just be alone, or to, like, it was just literally you and no one else. You felt disconnected, you felt ignored, shunned, left behind. Things are going to become a lot more clear for you, Aries. That's what I will say. With the desert, at nighttime, you can see the most brilliant stars ever. It's so crazy because you've been put through some really extreme situations, and the differences are insane. Like a desert during the day, they can be 40 degrees Celsius. We do Celsius here in Canada, Fahrenheit, 100 plus, 110, 100, whatever, right? You go from that level of heat to freaking cold as fuck. So it's telling me however this resonates for you, you've been going through the most extreme situations, from very much hot to cold, 0 to 100. Like, this has made you really connect with your faith, your inner trust, your inner compass too, trying to find your way to get out of this desert, and you have to walk for miles. And again, figuratively speaking, but you've been on this journey for a long time, and there's been mirages too, like, right, when you're in the desert, you think that that's water over there, you think, okay, I'm so thirsty, I'm dying, I'm so exhausted, I need a break, I need shade, I see water in the distance, you keep walking, you keep going, and it's like it never comes. You feel like you're never going to escape this desert. You feel like, right? That's how you felt, / this is the energy that you've been in, or this is what's coming out. This is how I'm reading the cards. So you're either in this energy right now, you were recently in this energy, or this is like heads up, hopefully. Well, this is connected. There's something connected to a bigger picture here. Don't know what this is. It's like you've had to fend for yourself. It's like, what was this saying? I seen one of my friends sent me this post on Instagram. It's just like, don't forget who abandoned you and left you stranded, because when you come back, or let's just say when you are living your best life and you're really thriving and you're really successful, I'm sure whoever abandoned or left you behind, they're going to try and call back. They're going to try and squeeze their way back into your life somehow, some way, some shape, some form. Remember who left you when you needed them the most. And this may be very, very deep. This could even be representing, a parent. Maybe you had an absent parent in your life, physically, maybe emotionally. Some of you with the orphan, maybe you were literally an orphan, or you were in an orphanage, or like you were abandoned by, your own caregivers, and you were in like, oh, this feels very heavy, but like feels like, not even feels like, but just like the energy of the orphans, like you maybe were adopted, or you were in, oh my god, what's it called? I'm drawing a blank, but it's like you just moved around a lot. You didn't have a stable home. You always never felt chosen. So this is now, so all this that you've gone through, and I don't know if this was like way back in the past or this is very recent, but all this is teaching you to choose yourself, right? We go back to the mirror and how this experience, whether recent or a long time ago, has impacted you and the way you live your life and the people you choose to surround yourself with. This has really impacted you, and this is the biggest like life lesson / soul lesson. This is more, not even just life lesson, this is your soul's lesson, is about choosing yourself, and that you are valuable, that you are worthy, that you are deserving, not because you give good back massage, not because you make this amount of money and you buy this person gifts, not because you are just valuable because just who you are in your core, not because of how much money you make, or not because, it doesn't fucking matter, none of that shit. You are just valuable. It doesn't matter what color hair you have, or how successful your business is, or what relationship you have, and oh, well, my partner loves me. It's like, you are valuable, point blank, period. Strip everything away from you. The kind of clothes you wear, the car you drive, your bank account, credit score, all that shit doesn't matter. You are valuable, point blank, period. You matter. And I don't know, this is just so deep. This is so deep. And we could say, oh, the desert is so shallow. But it's not. It's so fucking deep. And you may think like, oh, I'm just one little grain of sand. No, you're not. Oh, just one little grain of sand, that'll make a difference. That's bullshit. You make a difference. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're alive. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of how far you've come. I don't know, man. There's a lot of determination, a lot of perseverance that you carry, that you haven't given up. Even during times where you thought you were, or that you were going to lose it, or quit. You didn't give up. But I'm seeing that there's a shedding of old ways, old skins, beliefs, energies, people. Like, you've outgrown in an environment. And I also feel like with the desert, there's something you need to starve out. There's something you're needing to starve attention, energy, like choke out the weeds. Like, you know, in deserts, not much grows in the desert. I'm also feeling like there's things you need to do to sustain yourself, right? Some of you have been neglecting your own body, your own health, your own... I don't know, just like yourself, you've been, because you've been abandoned, you've been abandoning yourself too, because for some, you know, the deep programming and belief that you felt like you didn't deserve it, or you believe that you weren't deserving of love, or the bare minimum necessities, or, right? So this is where you have to change that, starting from within. You have to choose yourself each and every day, even on the days where you want to just dig yourself a hole and just die. Like, you have to choose and commit to yourself every single day. That's a lifelong commitment, y'all. And it's definitely not easy, but this is what it requires. And so going back to the bottom, right, we have the mask, we have the ring, and the ring is about commitment, and then we have the lover. And so obviously when the lover comes out, like, this can talk about like a soulmate energy or relationships, but I'm also feeling like this is the lover within you, learning to love yourself. Right? There's this part of you, when you look in yourself in the mirror, right? The whole mirror card, and you're like, who is Aries? Who are you? Who are you? Besides, you know, oh, well, I'm a straight A student, and I'm a business owner, and I'm a mother, I'm a father, I'm a this, I'm a that. Okay, but besides those things, who are you beneath those labels? Who is like your soul? Like, who the fuck are you? This is about self-discovery here, and discovering your worth and your value. And that you are priceless. So there's this whole, again, you've been committed to this certain idea, expectation, standard, mold that you've cosplayed in. Halloween. This Halloween, you're learning who is Aries. You get to dress up whoever you want to be. You get to create whoever you want to be. This is about you creating this new version of yourself. And inviting more love into your life. Wow, well, that's fucking powerful. That is it. Just wow, I love this deck. I'm so glad I'm working with it more. Like, it's just been really very interesting stuff, very specific, very different messages, but I really love it. Let me know your thoughts if you like this deck. I think it's really just beautiful. Oh, okay. Gonna grab just a couple from the Everything Oracle. We'll pull some messages from the tarot, see what else you need to look out for. Anything that might help you during this time, during your, you know, the next couple of weeks or so. Okay, so what do we have for Aries? Show me clearly. And just shuffle, let the cards do the talking. I'll explain in a couple minutes. Not even a couple minutes, a couple seconds. What do we got for Aries? One more. Thank you. Okay. So let's see. First card that flips itself out, we have timing is right. So here you go. You have the green light, green flag, thumbs up from Spirit, thumbs up from me, Jade, saying this is the time. Shoot your shot, make that move, make that change, go for it. You're in full support. The timing is right. You are in alignment. You're in full support. Do it. All right, whatever you've been afraid to do, this is your chance. Do it. Some of you, this may be relating to communication. Maybe this is about you need to speak up or confess something or address something or just, you know, speak your mind. Speak your thoughts. Use your voice. Don't hold back. This is the great timing for having those conversations that you've been putting off to the side. All right? This is the time to have that deep talk. It's time to talk. Next card out, we have forgiveness. Wow. Okay, so maybe there's something coming up about forgiveness. Maybe this is a conversation you're having with a friend, a family member, a lover, with yourself. Really, we're even coming down to forgiving yourself for what you went through, what you put yourself through, not trusting yourself, beating yourself up, being hard on yourself, forgiving and loving yourself, right? You did the best you could. You are learning to have more compassion and patience to yourself and your past self and your future self. Next card, fame. Ooh, well, you may be in the public eye, or you may be coming into a whole lot of public recognition, and that can be very intense. And of course, right, with all the other cards, we had the mask come out, and I can't remember the other one, but it's like people in the public eye, they have a lot of extra pressure. They have a lot of opinions being put on them, expectations put on them. You may come into a time during the next couple of weeks where you may notice that with this attention, with this fame, with this success, with this recognition, it is a lot. Don't let other people define you or try and change you or try to tell you who you are or who you need to be, right? Don't let people change you. Only if it's in a good way and it's positive and they're changing you for the better and they're making you a better person. Like, cool, fuck yeah, I love that for you. But don't let anybody tear you down or try to change your core or try to, make you forget who you are, your core, like your beliefs, your values, your, what makes you you and unique. Don't let anybody try and change you. Don't let the fame change you. If you are someone who is famous, don't let them change you. Don't let them change you. We have envy. Ooh, wow. Well, of course, right? Again, with the attention you're coming into, I don't care if it's 5 people. I don't care if it's 100 people. I don't care if it's 1,000, 1,000,000 people. There's always going to be someone who doesn't like you. That's okay. You're not here to please everybody. Not everybody likes me. I get some really silly comments too, but it is what it is. Kind of have to have thick skin. There will be people who have a bit of envy, but it's really because deep down in their core, they're inspired by you. They want to do what you're doing, but they're scared. And so because of that scare, because of that fear, it comes out in anger and jealousy and envy. And they want to control you, or they want to try and take away your light. Don't dim your light to fit in. And then we also have water sign, right? Maybe this connects to a water sign, the envy card, or maybe you're just dealing with water sign or have water placements. We are also in Scorpio season. Okay, wow. I mean, the oracle cards really just ate up the time of this reading. I'm sorry, but this is what needs to come through. This is your bonus reading. But yeah, so let's see what other messages you need to know, look out for. Oh, at the bottom we have confession, by the way, and I didn't even read you the numbers. I mean, is it important? Maybe not, but I like to, just in case. Your numbers are 29, 35, 2, 57, 89, and 85. All right, so those numbers might be important. Maybe it's representing an age, a year that you were born, address, phone number, just like your favorite number, okay? So just extra messages. Let's see what you need to look out for. End of October, early November, first half of Scorpio season. What the vibes looking like for Aries, what you guys need to know or be aware of during this time. First card out, we have the 9 of Pentacles in the... Oh! Hold on. She was in the reverse. It fell on my hand. It fell back on, face down. Let's see. She's upright. Okay. All right. Little switcheroo. We love to see it. You're coming out of a period where you were feeling doubtful, insecure, not stable. You didn't trust yourself. You needed others to validate you before you could really, you're coming out of this period and you're really finding yourself. You're finding your strength. You're finding your courage. You're finding who Aries is. You're finding out who you are, your core, your desires, what your dream life looks like. What do you want to experience this life? What do you want, moving forwards, just point blank, really just finding yourself, getting stronger, healthier, happier, independent. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, what else going on for Aries? What do you have for Aries? What do Aries need to know? Look out for, be aware of during this time. 2 of Pentacles. All right. Big choices. Weighing some things out. Trying to find the balance, of course. 5 of Pentacles at the bottom. So definitely connecting to this whole, like, the orphan, separation, distance, being abandoned, feeling left behind. You're finding your way. You're kind of maneuvering through this energy of feeling really confident one day, and then the next day feeling kind of like, shit, I'm not deserving of this. I feel alone. Yeah, you kind of, I see this back and forth between, okay, woohoo, I feel free. Nothing can hold me back. All I need is me, myself, and I. Like, you feel really just confident in your path, your goals, your dreams, how far you've come. And then there's moments where 2 of Pentacles and then 5 of Pentacles, there's moments where you feel like lonely and scared, and like you have the whole world on your shoulders, and like you're missing people and feeling like, you know, just abandoned and not good enough. And see, I'm seeing it's like fluctuating. I'm seeing that this is, you know, you're kind of juggling the two. And even throughout the day, you might be experiencing the emotion throughout hours of the day. And one moment in the morning, you're feeling really good. Then kind of by afternoon, you're kind of feeling like, and then maybe evening, you're like, okay, no, I'm back to feeling great. Like, it's just kind of fluctuating. Ride those waves. Ride those waves. Okay? Yeah, I am also, underneath the 5 of Pentacles, we do have a 10 of Swords, showing that there was/is an ending that you're still going through or processing or just trying to, like, overcome. I do feel like this took a hit to your confidence or really affected how you feel about yourself or your worth, your value. But you're more than that. You are so much more than that. Again, right? But I understand. Right, what else we got for Aries? What do Aries need to know? Look out for, be aware of during this time. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and October, early November, first half of Scorpio season. What's going on for Aries? What do they need to know? We got the fucking Judgment card, Phoenix rising, Mars energy, oh no, sorry, Pluto energy. Pluto's moving into Aquarius in November. I can't remember the exact date, but this is going to be really powerful for the cardinal signs, especially if you are an Aries, like very, very last days of Aries season, especially you guys are feeling this energy so much because Pluto is on your ass. Pluto's at like 29 degrees or 28 degrees. I can't remember, very, very late degrees Capricorn. So if your birthday was like, what was it? April, around like 19th, 20, 21, or around then, like you will really be feeling Pluto energy heavily during the next couple of weeks, but you're going to be feeling so much freer from this, and you're actually really being forced to transform your life for the best. All right, all this that has happened, it is truly, it's aiding you to this transformation and rebrand and finding yourself and recreating yourself, rebranding yourself, right? Recreating, and I get it, 9 of Swords at the bottom. This is scary, this is overwhelming, this is intense. You are thinking a lot about the future, thinking a lot about the past. Very, very, very restless. That's why, you know, remember the first oracle card, Spirit of the Trees, needing to really get grounded, really ground your energy, be outdoors, get your sunlight, be around the trees, just hug a tree, sit on some grass, like walk on the grass barefoot, really be around nature. That's going to be very, very helpful for you during this time, especially when you're feeling very ungrounded or just not stable. You got 2 9s coming out here. Oh, yeah, 2 9s. Very, very close, on the verge of this breakthrough to a new chapter, a new cycle of your life. Are you ready? Are you fucking ready? Yes, you are. 10 of Cups just fell out. Yes, you are. And you know what this fell out on top of? The Servant Queen of you are beautiful and deserve beautiful things. You do deserve the best of 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 the best. Truly. 5 of Pentacles at the bottom. And yet you somewhat, there's this feeling, there's this disconnect, there's this numbness saying like, but I don't deserve it, or this isn't real, or, you know, something good happens, or, you know, I'm in a good period of my life, something bad's gonna happen. Like, shut that fucking negative brain of yours. Shut that little thought down. Give that little voice a name. And whenever that little voice comes up and tries to be like, oh, you don't deserve this, or this isn't gonna last, shut that person, give that voice a name. And whenever that voice comes up in your head, you just be like, shut the fuck up, Bethy. Like, I don't know why Bethy came to mind. Shut up, Bethy. You don't know shit. If your name's Bethy, shout out to you. But no, 10 of Cups to 5 of Pentacles. I am also seeing an energy of breaking away from maybe family that aren't supportive of you, or fake friends, or people that just don't have your best interest. 5 of Pentacles, the Tower. Ooh, what's underneath the Tower? Oh, wow, literally 10 of Pentacles. So this just goes exactly what I was saying. Some of you, this is requiring you to break away from family or like a living situation. Wow. This is all transforming for your highest good, y'all. All right, what else do you have for Aries? What else can you tell Aries? End of October, early November. What do they need to know? Look out for. We do have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. I much prefer it in the reverse than upright, which is showing me that you're healing, you're slowly but surely getting over this. You're choosing to look at the positives rather than focus on the negatives. We do have the 8 of Swords at the bottom though, which is showing that, again, there's still moments where you're feeling very much emotionally trapped, or like you're feeling very much consumed by this loss and even numbness. Like I do get this numb kind of like empty void, like robotic energy too. Like you might, with the 5 of Cups reverse, it's like you cried all the tears out. You have no more tears left. It's like the desert, right? There ain't no water. There ain't no rain, barely. But when it rains in the desert, normally it's like a bunch of rain. Like normally it's not just a little bit. It's either no rain or it's a fucking flood, you know? So I'm also kind of seeing that maybe that's how you're feeling with your emotions at this moment, where it's like it's 0 to 100. So definitely give yourself the patience and the grace as you work through these intense feelings. I do see things improving for you. There's going to be some sort of new focus. You're going to need to take some time out to recharge your energy. And when you do that, when you get plenty of rest, plenty of sleep, and you listen to yourself and don't give yourself a hard time. If you need a break, if you need to call in sick to work, if you need to just lay in bed or have a nap or sleep in longer, or go to bed early, give yourself that time. Do not feel guilty for it. Do not beat yourself up for it. Give yourself as much rest as you need, and when you are rested, it's going to help recharge and fuel you, and you're going to be hit with so much inspiration, so many ideas for the future and passions, and just feeling more inspired again, feeling that spunk, feeling that passion, feeling that drive, that motivation. Right now I'm also seeing you're feeling very afraid of like where to begin, or you have all these ideas swarming your mind, but you just don't know how to get it off the ground. The first step is just show up, right? Show up for yourself. Try it out. You know, you might make a few mistakes. It's all learning curves. It's just experimental. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to try new things. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of downloads from your dreams, from meditation, through spirit. Like you're going to be getting a lot of strong insights that are going to help you break free from something that's been holding you back. And this may just be a mindset. This may just be you holding yourself back, or because you're afraid to make the wrong moves, or you're just not going to do anything at all. But honestly, I think you just need more rest, and you need to just take it slow. Like you do need to slow down. I really feel strongly you need to slow down. Listen, when you get the urges, 9 of Wands, when you get the urges to create, when you get the urges to connect, when you get the urge to whatever, then listen to that. But if you're not feeling it, if you're not feeling that lit, that fire within, then don't do it. But I do see some of you could just be overthinking. You're just getting in your head and overanalyzing something. Analyst paralysis. Okay, so do be mindful of that as well. That's a way that you could abandon yourself, is by not listening or not trusting yourself, your inner knowing. So make sure you really show up for yourself. All right, let's pull one more, and then I'll probably just wrap up your reading. Yeah, okay. Any final thoughts, final messages for Aries? Anything else Aries should know, look out for, be aware of during this time? Show me clearly. Any messages for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. End of October, early November, first half of Scorpio season. What do my Aries need to know, look out for, be aware of? Any final thoughts, final messages? All right. Ace of Swords with the star at the bottom. Aquarius energy. Pluto in Aquarius is going to be so amazing and crazy and transformative. It's going to be different. New technology, new ways of living life, new, just so much like advancement. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm like, this is a tangent. This is not just for you. It's literally collective speaking. But yeah, so you're going to be getting clarity. I also see you have the opportunity to confront some things, to address things that have been weighing heavy on your heart. Time for you to really speak your truth. There might be conversations that lead to forgiveness or healing, maybe second chances for some of y'all. This is about you really just being able to lay something to rest that has been a pain. But this is about like liberation, freeing yourself, laying something to rest once and for all. And I'm seeing that you're getting clarity, you're getting the truth, and you have a chance to speak your truth. You're also just clearing away whatever restrictions, any things that have been holding you back or making you feel undeserving, not worthy, etc. Right? So why did I say hangman? I almost said hangman. I did say it. The fuck? The star, hangman, you might actually need some more introspection, reflection, looking at things from a different angle. Maybe you just gotta surrender, or just like, again, take a break, be in this limbo, and just like embrace this period that you're in. That it's not like stagnant, it's not stuck, it's not stale, but it's just more of just being, and not having to always be on the hustle, always on the run, always on the go. Okay. We have the star, the Ace of Wands, and the moon. So I'm seeing around new moon in Scorpio, which I don't know when exactly that is. Early November, don't know the exact date. But new moon in Scorpio is where you're going to be really vamped up for new ideas, new projects, new goals, just like new energy, like literally Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. You're going to be hit with this new spunk, this new passion, this new joy for life. I'm seeing this is connected to some sort of wish fulfillment, or something that this is relating to who is Aries and what do you enjoy and what fulfills you, what lights you up, what excites you, what makes you happy. This is about you finding you're happy again. This is from within. This is within you. You already have this in Pisces energy as well. Yeah, follow, trust, and listen to your intuition, because it's leading you to a lot of good things in the near future. You have a lot of positive things coming in. I think it's just like the moment you really decide that you want more for yourself, you deserve more, you have high value, you deserve beautiful things, you are beautiful already inside and out. No matter what flaws, imperfections you have, you are worthy and you are so amazing, an incredible human being. The moment you really start to enforce that and believe that is when your whole life is going to start mirroring and reflecting that, and it's just so beautiful. So yeah, don't abandon yourself. Show up for yourself, love yourself, commit to yourself, and yeah, you paving a path for some really good things. I really hope that this is helpful. I hope that this is insightful. I love and appreciate you, Aries. I hope that you have an amazing day. I will catch you next week for your November reading. So until then, stay tuned, stay blessed, stay safe. Bye, Aries.